You ever walk into a place and feel every single pair of eyes lock onto you? Like you just strolled onto the set of a blockbuster movie? Yeah, that was me. Day one at the military hangar, the USS Keystone looming behind me like some stern authority figure ready to call me out. Five seasoned engineers, all Navy veterans, stood huddled together, faces twisted in disbelief, exchanging glances that said, "What's a kid doing here?" And honestly, I could feel their doubts pierce right through me. I mean, I was 16, hardly the typical image of an engineer. But then again, they didn't know what I knew. They were there to solve a colossal engine problem with the LMX 290, a matter of national security. No big deal, right? But the air was thick with tension. Their brows knitted, voices raised, and the urgency was palpable. They'd been at it for hours, circling the engine like a pack of wolves, their confidence slipping with each passing moment. "Maybe we need to call in the reinforcements," Admiral Reeves suggested casually, as if pulling in a rookie for a baseball game. "How about Riley Thomas?" Laughter erupted like popcorn popping. "You've got to be kidding, Sir Commander Briggs," the lead engineer said between chuckles. What does a teenager know about Navy engines? And just like that, I was dismissed before I'd even opened my mouth. But the truth was, I had my own story. My father, Owen Thomas, was a brilliant mechanic, the kind of guy who could fix anything with just a wrench and a smirk. I grew up in his workshop, absorbing everything like a sponge, each tool a lesson waiting to be learned. But on that fateful day, all I could feel was the weight of his absence. Losing him was like losing a part of my identity, but it also ignited this fierce determination inside me. They underestimated me, yes, but their laughter couldn't drown out my resolve. So I stepped forward into the hangar, my heart racing. "Let me listen to the engine," I said, trying to keep my voice steady. The engineers exchanged dubious looks, and Briggs scoffed. "You think turning a few bolts is going to fix this mess?" And a half-hearted agreement followed, and I took my place beside the LMX 290, its massive frame casting a shadow over me that felt heavier than usual. I closed my eyes for a second, letting the sounds of the hangar fade away, focusing on the engine's murmurs. Then I turned the key. At first, the engine sputtered like a cat waking up from a nap, but as it roared to life, I tuned in. I listened attentively, the guttural growl revealing secrets only I could hear. And there it was, a crack in the mounting base, a misalignment they'd overlooked. I could practically see it, the way it vibrated and how the engine pulsed unevenly. It all clicked. Guys, it's a cracked mounting base," I said, my voice cutting through the thick atmosphere. "The alignment's off," which would explain the issues. They turned, jaws dropped, disbelief painted across their faces like a surreal still frame. That's, that's crazy," one of the engineers murmured, as they scrambled to verify what I had just said. And then it happened, just like a movie montage. One by one, they confirmed my diagnosis. Shock rippled through the group, and suddenly the tables had turned. Commander Briggs, who'd been so quick to dismiss me, stood there, a mixture of embarrassment and admiration washing over him. "Okay, maybe we underestimated you," he mumbled, but it wasn't nearly enough to soothe the sting of his earlier mockery. The fallout wasn't just surprising, it was monumental. News spread quickly. Commander Briggs was removed from his position due to negligence. Talk about a plot twist, huh? I mean, just a few hours prior, it felt like I was in the shadows, and now I was thrust into the spotlight. In the wake of all that, something unexpected happened. The Navy offered me a scholarship, said they wanted to nurture my talent. But I turned it down because my real mission was just beginning. I established my own firm, Thomas Diagnostics, and was determined to mentor young, overlooked talent, just like I'd once been. We developed the Thomas Method, a teaching approach that's now part of Navy training. I wanted to ensure that no voice, no matter how young or seemingly insignificant, would ever go unheard again. I look back on that day in the hangar, the laughter, the doubts, the moments of realization, and I realize how it shaped me. I'd fought against those who thought they knew better, proving that age doesn't equate to wisdom, and sometimes the most unexpected places can house the loudest truths. And as I stand here sharing this, I want you to think about your own experiences. Have you ever felt underestimated, written off before you even had a chance to show what you could do? Or maybe you've watched someone else rise from the shadows, proving the skeptics wrong. So what does it mean to listen to the truth no matter where it comes from? Are we quick to judge based on age or appearance? I encourage you, drop a comment below. Share your thoughts, your stories. Let's get this conversation going because every story matters and you never know who might need to hear yours.